Skål! Hello everyone, and Happy New Year's from me. Today I have another whiskey review, and I'm continuing, and it is the last of the BenRiach series, at least in this round. Maybe later when I find others I will continue with the BenRiach. I have waited with the most expensive one, and probably the one that I have the highest expectations of, the BenRiach 20-year-old. So this is a 20-year-old whiskey. That's just absolutely amazing. It costs around 900 Danish crowns, which is about 90 pounds and maybe 95 to 100 euros or dollars. So it's pretty expensive. And that's for 70 centiliters. It is 43% alcohol. And earlier videos I talked about BenRiach. All of the whiskeys was not chill filtered and not colored. This one is not colored, but it is actually chill filtered. And this makes me think one of two things. Either they couldn't get it neat and clean enough with normal filtering, so they had to chill filter it, or they're selling this or branding and marketing this as a whiskey you put ice in. Because when you put ice, that's what chill filter is. You chill it down and you can see smaller particles that you can clean out. And if you put ice in a non-chill filtered whiskey, the whiskey will look cloudy and a little bit, some would say dirty and not appealing. But yeah, I never use ice, so it's not a problem for me. And chill filtering also takes out a lot of flavor. So, but this one is chill filtered, and as I said, that's what I think the reason for that is. Either they couldn't get it clean in normal filtering, or they're branding this as a whiskey you drink with ice in it. So I don't know which one. Actually, it was a little bit difficult to find. At least this version. There was other 20-year-old BenRiach, and I don't know if they just changed the label and the appearance of the bottle, or it's a different kind of 20-year-old, you know, different aging and stuff like that, different malt and all of that. So yeah, of course it's a single malt Speyside whiskey, so I'm expecting some sherry and I'm expecting some fruit and freshness. But I read somewhere that they actually peated the malt when when they made this, so there might be some smoke as well. I don't know what cask they aged this in, but if it's anything like most Speysides, it's probably sherry and maybe a little bit of ex-bourbon. So yeah, there's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. My beautiful, beautiful Luigi Bormioli glass here. Yeah, and it's quite dark actually, and of course 20 year in a cask is a long time, so it should be dark. The leg is very, very heavy. It looks very thick and very oily. Don't know if you can see that, and the color is quite dark amber. Exciting actually. So yeah, first off is sherry, but there's also a lot of oak there. A lot of oak, a lot of sherry, but after that comes some fruits. And there's actually some honey and vanilla sweetness there as well. Quite a lot of honey sweetness, only a little hint of vanilla. I'm not getting any smoke actually in the nose at all. But it is powerful. Flavor-wise, there's a lot of different flavors there, a lot of complexity and a lot of depth. The 43% alcohol is definitely there, but it's the flavors that has the power here, not the alcohol. Yeah. So, cheers. Skål. Wow. So the palate is oily and has a power. There's power there. It's actually complex palate with malt, sherry, and a little bit of honey sweetness. The finish, however, is so much power, and there's so much complexity and depth, and there's all these flavors just mixing together like explosions in the mouth. First there's sherry, then there's malt, a little bit of smoke actually, and then it moves over to the more sweeter, lighter flavors like fruit, honey, and a little bit of vanilla. The vanilla at the end is a lot. There's quite a lot of vanilla at the end. This one is not an easy drinking. Well, you can easily drink it, but to enjoy it the fullest, you have to have a little bit of experience because it is very complex. There's a lot of depth there. So that's just amazing to me. At the same time, it has all this power in all three phases of the drinking: the nose, the palate, and especially at the finish. Very good, very, very good. So that's a little bit different, weird actually, or the nose the second time is different from the first time. They are a lot of the times. But on top of all the other flavors that I explained, there's actually now a little bit tiny hint of smoke and a little bit of medicinal note to it. Other than that, it's the same sherry, malt, a lot of malt, and then after the sherry and malt, it moves into the malt is not bitter. No, not malt. I mean oak. The oak is not bitter. It's just oakiness, without the bitterness, in my opinion. And then it moves over to the sweet fruit, the sweet honey, and hints of vanilla. So, palate second time around. First off, it's actually oak with, even though there wasn't any bitterness at the nose, there's actually a little bit of bitterness, but only a little. And then sherry, and then those sweet flavors that I described. The finish, still very powerful, very, very powerful. And there's a little bit of alcohol there, but not a lot, so it doesn't hurt. It's actually just a welcome addition, a welcome thing to this whiskey. And then all these flavors just, and they're still there. There's a very long, very powerful finish. With oak, no bitterness, just oak, sherry, and then it moves into the, like I said, sweeter flavors, fruit, a lot of honey sweetness, and at the end, a lot of vanilla sweetness at the end. I forgot to mention the oak. At the same time you feel the oak, there's just a lot of spice, both in the nose, at the palate, and especially at the finish. So, wow, this is an amazing whiskey. So maybe that could be why they chill filter it. Maybe it was just too much of a mess because all these flavors. So chill filtering takes out that cloudiness when you chill the whiskey, but it also removes some of the flavors, and maybe it was too much before, so that could be a reason as well. Now I'm just guessing here, or kind of saying what I think. It could be any number of things, the reason why they did this. But I would think it was probably, most likely, one of the three that I've just said. So, this whiskey is very good, so I'm gonna put it at a 9.5. It's a big 9.5. It's close to 10, but not quite. So yeah, the BenRiach 20-year-old is a 9.5 for me. An absolutely amazing whiskey. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the video, thumbs up please. And also please feel free to share it with friends and family. If you want to, leave a comment down below. I will respond to all of them. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. Last but not least, please check out my Instagram account. It's Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there and want to, just follow me. That would really be appreciated. Next video will be the Christmas ale from Beard Pilot, my Beard of Villains Denmark's beard care supplier. Beard Pilot actually makes beer just a private. He doesn't sell them. He just makes them for himself and friends. And he gave me a Christmas ale a couple of days ago. And it's called Nakatomi Towers, which is very cool in my opinion. So I will be doing that next. It won't be tomorrow, of course, I will be sleeping. So maybe Thursday or Friday I will be doing the Nakatomi Towers Christmas Ale from Beard Pilot. I also tried his Christmas present for Beard of Villains Denmark. It's a beard butter, especially made for us. And it's just absolutely amazing. I have it in now. First I put some rogue oil from him in the beard, and then after a little bit of that beard butter just gives it more weight, and it gives the beard more, makes it more full. So yeah, I like it a lot. So yeah, that's the video for today. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Happy New Year's, and remember to wear the goggles and don't mess with the fireworks too much. So stay safe and just have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. See you next year. Bye bye.